much water should we really be drinking every day? Is it one of these, multiples of these? How much? And guys, it's a super simple question, how much water should we be drinking? But the answer is remarkably complicated. I'm going to give you the answer. By the way, 50 to 70% of our body weight is water. That's right. Water is our body's main chemical component. So it's super important. Our body depends on water to survive. Let me give you just a few things that water does in our body that you may not have realized. This is according to the Mayo Clinic. First of all, water helps get rid of waste. How do we do that? And how does it do that? Well, through urination, through perspiring or perspiration, that's sweating, and bowel movements. Those are actually ways that we get rid of waste, by the way. And water is a key component of that. Also, water helps keep our body temperature stabilized. Super important. It helps lubricate and cushion our joints. Also important. And by the way, not having enough water can really lead to dehydration. I've got plenty of videos on this. I want you to check out my dehydration videos because, by the way, dehydration can be downright, not only dangerous, but downright deadly in some people, by the way. And we lose water more easily than you might realize, right? So we lose water almost sort of every moment of every day, in the sense that we lose water through our breath, through perspiring or sweating, urinating, having bowel movements, etc. So how much water do we need? I know you guys are chomping at the bit probably for me to get to this answer, but I had to say those things first. So, all right. So for the average healthy adult who's living in a temperate climate, this is according to the U.S. National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine, they determined that an adequate intake for total water consumption per day for this person, average adult, is about 15.5 cups of total daily water intake for men, and about 11.5 cups of water. That's total daily water intake for women. You're probably saying, what's all this total daily water intake stuff? So we said 15.5 cups for men, 11.5 cups for women. This is total daily water intake. What that means is water from all sources, not just drinking water plain, but water that you get from beverages. Even caffeinated beverages have water in it. Tea, coffee, milk has water in it. And also water from foods. Think about the foods that have water in it. Watermelon, cantaloupe, celery, sort of highly watery foods, right? So this amount, this 15.5 cups for men and 11.5 cups for women, is the total daily amount of water, the amount that you get from sort of all beverages and foods and drinking plain water. And keep in mind that about 80% of our total water intake comes from drinking water and other beverages, including caffeinated beverages, but the other 20% that we get in the day is from food, okay? So remember, you get water from lots of different places. So that's what's recommended as an adequate intake for men and women to have enough water is a total daily intake of water of 15.5 cups for men, 11.5 cups for women from all of the sources, okay? But the thing is, if you exercise a lot, you're probably going to need more water than that. If you live in a really hot climate, like someone who lives in Arizona versus someone who lives in Iowa, like I grew up in, or Maine, you're probably going to have a different fluid intake because you live in a hot climate. If you live in a humid climate, you're probably going to need more water. If you have certain underlying health conditions, your age even can determine how much fluid you should take in, right? Babies are different than older people, etc. I mentioned underlying conditions. There are multitudes, many factors that actually determine how much total intake of fluids, water we should be taking in. And it's all of those things. Pregnancy, breastfeeding, you need more sort of fluids in many ways, okay? So, but keep in mind that this is sort of a general idea. 15.5 cups total daily water intake from all sorts of stuff, water, beverages, water intake, 15.5 for men, 11.5 for women. That's a start. There are websites that can do calculations specifically for you, per se. So you can get sort of more like a drilled down answer of how much you should be taking in. Also, if you're thirsty, that's a big sign that you should be probably drinking water. Couple caveats I have to say though, is that you can drink too much water. I've got some videos on this. We've seen it in the news where people drink too much water, too fast, etc. It can actually be deadly to drink too much water. I'm letting you know that to say that more is not always better, and it's not in this case either. I should also say though that there are people out there, if you've got certain kidney problems or heart problems, heart failures, your doctor might have said you can't drink more water than this amount. You might be on fluid restriction because too much water may be a problem for you. So I say that to remind you that do not let this video over or sort of supersede your doctor's advice. You need to go to your doctor and find out how much you should be drinking and what's a good guide for you. So this is super important, guys. I hope this is helpful. But yeah, simple question, complicated answer, don't you think? Let me know if this was helpful. Please share this video with other people. I'm Dr. Jen Caudle, practicing family physician, on-air health expert, and video creator. I do daily videos on all sorts of health topics. Let me know what you think. Like I said, share this video. Write a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. On Facebook, please like and follow my page. Also on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell for updates. I have subscription groups on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram where you get private lives, exclusive content, so check those out. And go to my website, drjencaudle.com, to sign up for my free health newsletter. Guys, I'm also on TikTok and other places too. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen. See you soon. Bye.